Howdy folks, it's Barry here. Welcome to my virgin kitchen in my house with Mrs. Barry, my wife.
Hello.
Becky. How you doing?
I'm good.
There is one couple in the world that does not really know much about each other. You're looking at them right now, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I haven't got a clue what she's up to, and it's the same here. We're pretty clumsy when it comes to that, right?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do a Mr. and Mrs. challenge with it being Valentine's Day yesterday. We've both got the same questions. We've gone away and answered them. Basically, we're both going to give each other the answers, and then we'll give them a point if we feel it's a similar answer, right, to what you would normally answer. Is that fair?
That's fair.
And I think the loser probably has to do the washing up. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right.
Where did we first meet, and what was the other person wearing?
Well, I think we can both agree that we met at a barbecue, right?
We did.
One of our friends, and I told Becky that I looked like Brad Pitt, didn't I?
You did.
And then from the minute on, the deal was sealed. I said a lot of people think that I look like Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah, you did.
But what were you wearing? What was I wearing? You want to go first? What was I wearing? I know what I was wearing on my top half, 100%.
Ew, shorts and...
Not my top half.
No, not your top half.
Shorts on my top.
Your t-shirt was either a Funky Monkey t-shirt, or you had another one that was like with a monkey on it that said something.
Funky Monkey, that's right. That's a point to you, Mrs. Barrett. I think you were wearing like a denim skirt with like white shoes and like a green top. Was that right?
Possibly.
Possibly? What,
Yeah.
you don't know?
No,
You don't know?
10 years ago.
Come on.
Yeah.
you don't know?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so that's 1-1. That is not a bad start. What is their most embarrassing moment? I'll answer this one first, because in the nicest way, Bet, she's like quite a nice, normal girl, and probably her most embarrassing moment might have just been meeting me. I don't know. Like,
Oh no.
I'm trying to think of something embarrassing. She's like nice and doesn't really ever get caught out, really. So
I can't think of an embarrassing.
no, I guess I deserve a point for that though.
When we were on holiday in Florida, we were by the pool, and let's just say you didn't quite make it to the toilet in time, and there was some nice
Yeah.
marks.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, we were on holiday in Florida. I had a funny tummy and I thought I need to go.
I wasn't going to go.
This is saying there's a few other people around by the pool, right?
Next question.
Yeah.
What would they say is their best feature?
I would say that Becky's best feature, personality and calmness.
Ooh. I would have said my eyes, but I'll go with personality.
Oh, so I'm wrong?
Calmness.
Oh man. What would I say is my best feature?
Your legs.
I would actually. My calf muscles are amazing. You could cook steaks on those things. What would we say are our worst features? I'll go first for Becky. Her worst features, 100%, she would say are her hands, right? She's got funny hands and she has to wear gloves to bed sometimes. It's like going to bed with Michael Jackson. Halfway through the night I'm expecting to go, hee hee, Shamo!
They're like cotton gloves.
Cotton gloves, yeah. It's sort of you wake up in the middle of the night and you expect to do sort of mimes. What would I say is my worst feature?
Feet.
My feet?
I don't know what your worst
What's wrong with my feet? What's wrong with my feet? I got a guilty complex now.
What would you
Now
say?
the point for that one.
What is your worst feature then? What would
I
you
don't know. My face?
What's the one thing the other person hates the most? My indecisiveness.
Are you sure about that answer?
Yeah.
Mrs. Barry is possibly the most indecisive person I've ever met in the world, bless her. When it comes to when we go out for food to order something, she is scanning the menu for like half an hour, and then if she says anything like, oh, I might have that, we like shut the menu and chuck it away, and even you go along with it now. It's turned into marriage counselling, but I've kind of learned to live with it.
Okay, so what do I hate?
Mrs. Barry, right, hates this.
Don't do it. Oh no!
I don't know what the term is.
Why would you
but
do that then?
Cat gnawing, okay?
Why would you
I
do
don't know.
that?
Oh, great, you nearly like broke my nose then. Oh my gosh. She absolutely... Do I get a point for that?
Yes.
For some reason, I think one day I was just like going like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you get a point for that.
Who is their celebrity crush? Now, Mrs. Barry is very secretive about stuff like this. She goes to bed late at night, reads some saucy books and stuff like that.
Do not.
She does. She's sometimes reading books in bed. I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, I'm just going to bed at 7 at night. I'm like, all right, you don't want to watch TV or something? Or, no. I got a feeling that it's someone from a movie or a musician or something like that. I was going to say Ted Danson from Three Men and a Little Lady, like some quirky crush, but I'm going to go for Michael Bublé. Is it?
Might be right.
Michael Bubble? Gary Bubble? Do I look like Gary Bublé? Barry Bublé? Oh my gosh. I told you this once, right?
Oh, I know. The
Who is
lady
it?
that presents Daybreak.
No!
Susanna.
It's not her either. She's
Oh.
pretty as well. This is
Who
an
is it?
American actress. I told you this. I can't believe I'm so offended.
I didn't know. Tell me.
It's Sally Field, the lady who is in
Yeah,
Forrest
yes,
Gump,
you
who plays
did.
Mrs.
Remember.
Gump. I don't know why. I'm not in love with the
Did tell me
character
that.
Mrs. Gump, but Sally Field, for some reason, it's weird.
Okay.
Yeah. The last question is, what is the thing they would grab in a fire, apart from the children and the dog? Because that is excluded, alright?
Okay.
They're in some sort of fire-free bubble, or literally just outside the house, which is, I presume, on fire. I say that you would go for your hair straighteners, because you basically spend every minute of every day, like, you know, before we did this video, I'm sure you straightened your hair and now you've just tied it back.
I
know it's up, but you straightened it.
No, I wouldn't grab my
Okay.
hair straightener.
So, okay.
I would grab the wedding album.
The wedding album?
Yeah.
But we've got all the pictures on the SD cards and the...
Yeah, but that would burn, so I'd quickly grab the wedding
Yeah, but we've got it on Instagram. It's fine.
I know what you would say.
What would I say?
Your phone or your camera.
Yeah, I'd save the camera. Yeah, I'd be like, oh my gosh! I think I would, actually. If it wasn't the dog or the kids or you...
Oh yeah!
You would let me burn?
We forgot each other.
I told you we're clumsy. Yeah, so got the kids, got the dog. Oh, they'd be alright. At least got the wedding picture so I can remember him. Okay, so I would grab Becky, but I don't know what the scores are now, guys. I've forgotten, but that is the end of the questioning. Sorry, I should just go and burn, right?
No, I would save you. Of course I would.
Alright, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.